Hello everyone, welcome to this new project. So last time we actually finished the Dark Souls 1 and today we are going to start with Dark Souls 2. I really fucking enjoyed the playthrough of Dark Souls 1. I thought it was an amazing game, really fucking good. And I have actually already played this game. Dark Souls 2 was actually the first From Software game I have ever played. And even though everyone on the internet says that this game is garbage, I'm one of the few people that actually likes this game. Yeah, I think this game is also really good. And the reason why I knew how to play Dark Souls 1 at the beginning is because this game plays pretty much the same as the first game. Just there are like a few minor differences, but it's pretty much the same thing. And pretty much every From Software games, every From Software game basically plays the same. So if you know to play one, you should be able to play all of them. And like I said, I already played this game. However, I played this back on the PS3 days, like a long time ago. This is actually the remastered version for the PS4, and it's called Scholar of the First Sin. And in this version, they actually changed the enemy spawns, the item spawns, and a bunch of other stuff. So the game is still the same, but it will be a little bit different. So the reason why I'm playing this game, even though I usually only play blind games, is because even though I already played this game, it will be different enough that I can say that it will be at least semi-blind, if you know what I mean. So let's start. You can disable blood? Why would you do that? Let's roll with these settings and let's see what happens.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything. Once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
And so we begin the journey. So this game actually takes place in a different land compared to Dark Souls 1. I believe this land of Drang Lake is actually supposed to be years after the first game took place. So the kingdom of Lordran from the first game was actually destroyed, and this is what was built in its place. And since I played this game first, I had no idea what the story of this game was. I just played it because the gameplay was so fucking fun. But I think that now that I actually played the Dark Souls 1, I will actually understand a bit more about this game than I did previously. So this is going to be fun. And apparently we traveled to another dimension or something by going down that lake. And now we are in the Betwixt shit. And this game actually works a bit differently compared to Dark Souls 1. In this game, you actually start the game as a blank character first, and you get to create your character after. Yeah, if you remove all your equipment, you start as this generic guy. And once we go through the opening of the game, we will actually be able to customize our character. So let's start. Okay, one thing I noticed right away is that this game seems to actually look a bit worse graphically compared to Dark Souls 1, but I think the reason for that is because Dark Souls Remastered was actually created after this game was already released. So yeah, this game was not remastered as well as Dark Souls 1 apparently. What the fuck are these things? Are these things feeding on the skeletons? I don't remember these things from the PS3 version, but then again, they might have been there and I just never noticed, or maybe I'm just not remembering because it's been like 3 fucking decades since I played this game. Well, not really. I'd say it's probably been like 10 years since I last played this game. I think the last time I played this, I was like 20 years old, or maybe 18, I don't remember. Okay, so in this game, you actually jump by pressing the analog button instead of the circle button. So this will take a bit of time to get used to, because I'm now used to the control scheme of Souls 1.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
And this is when you actually get to customize your character. Okay, so I already decided what character I will make for this playthrough. In the first game, I made Big Smoke as the character, and I will actually remake the character I had on my PS3 playthrough. Yeah, I'd actually made like Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time when I first played this game a long time ago, and today I'm going to recreate that.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Okay, so now I actually get to customize my body, and the human effigy is actually a new mechanic introduced in this game, which is basically the mechanic you use to return human. It's basically the same as the kindling the bonfire and then using the reverse hollowing option from the first game. Except now you can just use that item, the human effigy, to return to human status instantly, anywhere. I think it's actually much more convenient, because that way you can actually return to human form from basically anywhere in the game, instead of having to go to a bonfire. So I kinda like it. Okay, so I actually want to start the game as the deprived option, just like in the first game, because I honestly think that that is the best way to start the game. Yeah, you start with nothing, but since your stats are all at level 6, this means that you can basically take your character wherever you want. So if I change idea, I can actually change what I will do, because if I start as any other class, like for example, if I start as a warrior, then I will be forced to take like a melee approach, because I have a lot of stats wasted into the melee stats, you know. If I do the deprived, I can basically go wherever I want. I can do sorcery, I can do melee stuff and shit. So, and in this game, they actually introduced a way for you to basically respec your character. You can basically use an item later in the game to redistribute your level ups and choose different stats if you want. So starting as deprived means that if you want, you can basically completely change your playstyle. Like if I go for sorcery and then I get bored and want to go melee, I can basically just respec and do that. So that is going to be very fun. Okay, so what are we going to take as a gift? The fuck? I don't remember what this petrified item is used for, but I remember it was very useful. I will take this, because if I remember correctly, this seed is actually used to affect stuff into the multiplayer aspect of the game. So I think I will take this. I don't really need the other items. I will find stuff in the field. Okay, so... Okay, so let's go for the build. I think, yeah, Ganondorf is a pretty fat guy in the game. Yeah, I would expect him to be quite muscular. Oh my god, this guy looks so weird. Okay, I think this is like Ganondorf's hairstyle from Ocarina of Time. I know that later in the games he actually grows like a mullet, but I don't really have a mullet. Yeah, I don't think so. I guess I could do something like this, but I think this one fits better. Yeah, because he did have like a widow peak and shit, and a bit of bolding in Ocarina of Time. So I think this fits better. Yeah, later in the, if you don't remember, in Ocarina of Time, he starts, Ganondorf basically starts the game as this hairstyle, but once you go to the adult timeline and a long time passes, he actually grows his hair out in the backside while still having balding. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so orange, right? Is this his hair? I think it was a bit more red. By the way, this music that plays during this scene of the character creation is really fucking good. I really think the soundtrack in this game is even better than the first game. Okay, eyebrows. Well, Ganondorf did have like really big eyebrows, so I think this might be good. He had the yellow eyes, right? Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, this should be good. Did Ganondorf have a beard? I don't think he had. Nah, I think I will leave him without a beard. I can have a tattoo if I want, I guess. Advanced settings. Age. Hormones. Holy fuck. Let's do this. Man, yeah, the character creator in this game is much more like customizable compared to the first game. Color emphasis. Yeah, I think I will go with really black. And try to make it as sickly looking as possible, because he did have green skin in the game. Holy fuck, man. Oh yes, yeah, I did it, green. Holy fuck, yeah, this is working. Yeah, I remember that this game had like a much better character customization. Yeah, I can also make us morph if I want. No thanks. Okay, this is a bit too green. I already did this, laugh lines. Oh man, I'm making him look like so creepy, man. Oh wow. I think this fits better. Wow, yeah, this character creator is like miles ahead of the first game. Okay, yeah, this looks better. I want to see if I can make like his nose really long, just like in Ocarina of Time, man. Okay, I don't really see much change with this option, honestly. Holy shit, man. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck, man. You have so many settings in this fucking creator. Yeah, I think, yeah, it was quite pointy. Oh my god! Holy shit, man! Okay, now it's fucking perfect, man. He has the same nose from Ocarina of Time. Like, insanely huge nose. Can I make his mouth like like, can I make his mouth like less smiley? Like, can I make him look like a more angry? Okay, why is there this weird noise outside of my room? I think we are almost done. I just want to make him a little more green, so let me see. Yeah, this works. This works so fucking well. Yes, this is perfect. I made Ganondorf the king of evil. Yes. Straight out of Ocarina of Time. Now I will need to see if I can find an armor that actually looks like him. Obviously I could not find armor that looks like Big Smoke in the first game. And I think I will make him like a cleric that shoots lightning and also uses pyromancy, because that way I can actually simulate his lighting attacks from the final boss of Ocarina of Time. So, wow, this looks awesome. Woo! Fuck yes. Okay, I'd say it's about time we stop with this character creator shit and let's actually start the game.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
I love this cutscene. They basically tell you, bitch, you're going to die 3000 times, just like in the original game. But I think I will do better in this game compared to the first. Yeah, I think I will do a little better, because I actually know this game like the back of my hand, compared to Dark Souls 1 where I knew nothing.
You must go on a journey without rest. Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But if your will is yet unbroken, then you may return here to start again with a clean slate.
Yeah, this is an hint that you can respect your character. Which I don't think I will do, but it's nice to have the option, you know?
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom.
Yeah, I do have a story. You see, I was sealed by the 6 sages, and this is where I ended up after I got defeated at the end of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
My name is Lilibeth. The old women were once firekeepers. I am here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
Okay then, I think if you go up here, you actually get a few items. Human effigy. Yeah, this is the item you use to become human in this game. So you don't actually need to go through all the annoyance of having to go back to the bonfire, using your humanity, then using the reverse all option and all that shit. Okay, so I think you can actually go through here, but there is like a very strong enemy here, like at the start of the game. So I don't think if I can actually take on this guy. I think I don't have enough resources. I will come back once I have a weapon though. I think we are supposed to go this way. Okay, so in this game you actually can travel between areas from the start of the game. I don't have any spells. If you burn a human effigy, it prevents invasions and most cooperation. Yeah, you can actually burn the human effigy to basically disable PvP, but it also disables cooperation, so I'm not going to do that. Ah, so this is what this thing is used for. If you use this item... Yeah, I remember this item being useful. Yeah, if you use this while after you become invaded by someone, the enemies will actually start to focus on the invader as well. This would have been very useful in Souls 1, when I was being invaded by those assholes that had like endgame gear and shit. Can I break this? Okay, yes. Soul of Lost and Dead, torch. Okay, so this is basically the tutorial area of this game. You can actually completely skip this if you want. However, since I started as deprived, going through this area will actually give me some useful weapons and stuff that I can use. So I think it's better if I don't skip this. Okay, so let me actually light a torch. Yeah, this was so useful in this game. I wish I had this option in Souls 1 as well, because that game had some really fucking dark areas. And you only got the sunlight maggot like at the very end of the game. You can actually use the torch to do fire damage to enemies. I think it does like very little damage, but it is an option, I guess. Yeah, it burns enemies. See? Okay, let's get the torch out though, because that will make me run out of the timer. Okay, considering that I am completely without a weapon, I'm not dealing like that much like bad of damage. Not too bad. Okay, I don't actually think you get anything for lighting all the torches here, but it does make the place look nicer, and it triggers my OCD to leave everything dark. So, if possible, I will try to light all the torches. Okay, there's actually an enemy there. Yeah, I backstabbed you with my fist. I don't know how that works, but... Behind enemy's back, critical hit. Yeah, these gravestones basically tell you all the commands of the game. Just like those messages in the Undead Asylum from the first game. Yes, finally, a weapon! Oh, don't fall down, please. Okay, I'm kind of fucking up on my controls, because yeah, in this game you actually press the touchpad to open your inventory, instead of pressing the start button. Yeah, the controls are a bit different. Okay then, let me equip that dagger. Okay, yeah, the controls in this game feel a bit different compared to Souls 1, but they feel good, honestly. I think they feel a bit less clunky than that game. And there is actually no boss in this area. The fog doors are, I guess, are just a tutorial on fog doors. Oh, I don't have a shield, so I need to be careful. I might actually not use a shield for this playthrough. Like, I kinda want to see if I can go through the game without a shield. Because in the first game I actually used a shield and it made the game much easier. But I think I am comfortable enough with this game to actually be able to do it without a shield. Move camera. Okay, so this...
Yes, you! Give us the key!
Yeah, this thing is actually something you will need to use later. I think if you place a few items here, you will get prizes or shit. I don't remember exactly how it works. Okay, tutorial area number 2. Oh yeah, in this game they actually made it so you can actually hold the triangle button to actually wield two-handed the other weapon you hold in your left hand. Yeah, and they actually made they actually made dual wielding in this game much better than it was in the first game. And you will see later if I can manage to dual wield something. Oh fuck! Ah shit! I forgot. I forgot. Just like I said before, I forgot I need to use the analog stick to jump, not circle. Fuck! My muscle memory from Souls 1 is fucking me over. Wow, I look even more shitty as an undead. God damn it. God damn it, muscle memory. Yeah, let me light all of these. Fuck! I need to remember that I don't need to use circle in this game to jump. If I don't remember that, I'm going to die like a moron, like a lot of times. But I don't think this change is actually bad. I think having like a dedicated jump button is much better than using circle. Because you already use circle to run, so having to use circle again to jump just felt clunky. I think it's better to have like a dedicated jump button. Oh fuck. Amber herb. I don't remember what this does. Let me see. Slightly restores spell uses. Oh yeah, this item is really good. Yeah. There are a lot of more useful items in Souls 2. This is why I told Anakin that this game is a bit easier than Souls 1, because you get a lot more useful items in this game. And you can also run up ladders, so that's fucking awesome. Yeah, this makes things so much faster. I wish I would have done this in Souls 1. Plunging attack! Fuck, I failed. Okay, this is going to be a trap, right? No, it's not. Cracked red eye orb. Now I can invade people if I want. Let's see. Oh yes, the best attack in the game. Oh, I think this is a change. I don't remember in the original game there being the curse assholes in this area. Wow, that's like a big change. This must be a new enemy placement, right? There's no way that actually happened in the PS3 version. But I might be wrong, you know, I don't remember everything. Kinda sucks that I'm already running out of the torch. I wish I would find another, but whatever. Okay, so let's go to tutorial area number 3. The fuck? Well, this is different. Well, this is very different. This was not blocked in the original PS3 version. I guess we will need to come back there later. So I guess we are already done with the tutorial. Unless I can kill that giant like at the beginning of the game. Let me see if I can do that. Although I have only a shitty dagger, so this might go horribly wrong. Man, my hair is so fucking neon color. Maybe I should have made it like a darker shade of red, but whatever. I don't remember if you can actually customize your character again later. At least my neon hair will be able to make me see better in the dark where I am. Okay, this might go horribly wrong. Oh shit. Oh! Wow, I'm basically doing 0 damage. Yeah, fuck this. I can probably kill him, but it's going to take quite a while. Because I have like a very shitty weapon, I do basically 0 damage. So let me actually go back and get my souls back, and then I will run away. I will come back later when I have a better weapon, because I do like 0 damage to that thing. Like, if I wanted to, I could kill him, I guess, but it will take like 3 minutes. Can I just go past him? Yeah, I probably can. That guy is slow as fuck. Plus, I don't think he can actually come through here. Yeah, he can't. Is there anything here? Wait a second, there's nothing here. There must be a point of doing this, because I remember there was like something to do here. Ah, I see. Now I remember. Oh, that's what you... Yeah, I remember. This is the item you give to those birds. Okay, let me give the item to those birds and see if something happens. I don't remember what they give you for this. Nice.
Give it, Moose. Yes, you.
Okay, wait a second. I guess I need to use leave, right?
Yeah. Too nice. Go.
Titanite shard. Okay, nice.
Yes, you. Give us Silky.
Well, I think we did everything we can for now in this area. We need to come back later when I can actually remove that cursed guy in front of the door. Yeah, in this game you will find some areas that are blocked by these statues. You will be able to get a way to free those statues later in the game. But like in the PS3 version, this did not appear this early on. Like they did not block one area of the tutorial for some reason. I guess they must have hidden some very good treasures behind that door. Read message. Gorgeous view ahead. Yeah, we are about to approach the main hub of this game. The Firelink shrine of this game. If Ant-Man is watching this video, which I don't think he will, he should recognize this music because I used this music for one of the Zelda Blood Moon episodes.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Yes!
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Okay then. Yeah, in this game you don't actually level up at the bonfires. You can only level up at this girl over here. So this means that you need to come back to Majula every time you want to level up. But it is not a problem because you can teleport right from the beginning of the game, so... Okay, so in this game they actually made something really stupid, but it is not a big problem. Basically, in this game, your invincibility frames when you dodge attacks depends on this stat over here, adaptability. This means that if you don't level up this stat, you are going to suck at dodging enemy attacks, and you will have very few invincibility frames, you know? I was about to say item frames from Minecraft. But yeah, so what we are going to do for the first few levels is level up this stat, at least like by 10 points, so we can actually get a few invincibility frames. In Dark Souls 1, the invincibility frames you had while rolling depended on which armor you were wearing. If you had really heavy armor, that meant that you would go very slowly and roll very you would do like a very heavy roll that would have very shitty invincibility frames. But if you had faster and light armor, you would roll really far and have good invincibility frames. In this game, like weight does not influence the invincibility frames, only this stat. Why? Because it's... I have no fucking idea, because it's really fucking weird. Okay, so... Okay, I honestly think we are going to stop here for today. Next time we will actually add to the first area of the game and actually start the game proper. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you will enjoy this awesome playthrough, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.